Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. This is Tuxedo Ian. We are getting back into our playthrough of Book of Hours. We're getting to video 46 today, and it is autumn, so let's see what we can get done today. We're making good progress into the Carcubit area, so let's see if we can continue that today. Everything is remembered, Hush House endures. So let's see, let's see what we had going on here. We have some clouds today. We have these 3 lessons of transformations and liberations to use. We have a book we're reading up here to get some forge. So I think we are reading, yes, we are reading books to get levels for transformations and liberations. So as soon as that's done, we can get that worked on. So let's see what else we have here. We got our delivery of food. So let's take one of these pheasants and we can jug it. Jug a pheasant, a dish with edge, grail, heart, rose, scale, and sky. Covers quite a lot of visitors there. And there is our old moment, carried safely through the night. So we finished reading Nin's Cages, Avignon text, the merciful measures of the witch Nim. Nin's stated aim was to keep beyond the walls of sleep that business which should not trouble the world. This includes fever, madness, and delirium, as well as spirits identified as devourers and deceivers. Nin warns against cutting hair, cracking mirrors, spilling blood, or invoking the edicts liminal or inviolable before sleep, for no matter how secure a lock may be, its key will surely open it. So that was another hint as to how to get this manuscript of the 3 and the 3 that we found earlier. So we've got a memory of hindsight and 3 lessons in quenchings and quellings. So we will mark this with hindsight. We cannot do that there because it is in the wrong element. But we can do this with consider. And we can throw this up on our red shelves. Okay, our memories for that first. There we go. So there's our memories for increasing transformations and liberations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need 5, and we have. Oh, we can use the clouds we got, or this. Yeah, the clouds will work. So we'll do transformations, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We add a lesson and a metal. At last, I'm something of an authority in this. Improve this skill to level 6. And then we need to start working on, we'll need 6 memories for the next one. Either Forge or Moth. So we have Moth 1. Forge 2. Forge 3. Forge 4. So we need 2 more memories with either Moth or Forge. So I know we have one, at least, that we can do. Because we have one of these will give us either Moth or Forge. Yes, we can do 3 rules, which gets us Moth. So that's 5. And the last one is going to have to come from a secondary source. So we'll have to wait for this to finish considering before we can start. Because if we examine this pale bust, we'll be able to get a memory of touch. Alright, skill is level 6. And we can investigate this. We'll use one of our Tryst. Investigate this object. You won't use it up or consume it by doing this. Our jugged pheasant is ready. The hunter's reward. 2 heart, rose, scale, sky, edge, and grail. So this is a good all-around main dish for something that we can for us to use later. So let's see. We are definitely going to need to make another... Well, we could use this old moment for our next level, or we could use the occult scrap. So that will give us our full complement of 8 to get us to transformations and liberations 8. We also have the wind and waiting we could use. The bust bears a slight but definite resemblance to the many depictions of the notorious Eva DeWolf, but surely Eva only bore a son, and her granddaughters died young. And this gives us a memory of touch. Craft is learnt through the tips of the fingers. Alright, so there are our memories. Grab our skill. A lesson, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 memories. And then we just have to add effort. We'll add a metal. When I thought I'd understood, I'd only begun. And so now we have to make 7 memories. So we have the occult scrap, counts for 1. We have the wind and waiting, counts for 2. So we only need 5 more. However, we can, if we make 6, we can avoid using the occult or the wind and waiting. So we'll do that. So we'll do ambrosial 1. Pattern for forge 2. Forge 3. Forge 4. Moth 5. Then we can consider the bust again and make forge 6. And we have the occult scrap makes moth 7. Alright, I have learned enough to puzzle out books in this language, although it might be slow going. So we've learned Ramsund. The language has been called the Mantique Altair and Lingua Alcel and the Speech of Birds and Ramsund and the Hazelnut Tongue, but it's a language of secrets, and its true name may never be used. The Aviform Hours use it at their roost, or so the story goes. So it's birdsong and preservation. So let's collect our memories. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the occult scrap makes 7. And use our final metal on that. At last, I approach mastery. Improve this skill to level 8. So now we have Quenchings and Quellings to look at. So Quenchings and Quellings is currently level 2, and it is Winter and Heart. Easy enough. That's not Winter. We need that one, which is Heart. So that gets us 1. And Lady Eva's Repose gets us Winter for 2. And then we need 3 for the next level. We will have time for that. So we do. So let's see. We need Winter or Heart. Do we have anything in our levels up here? Well, we have Satisfaction we can do. So that's Heart. That's 1. Let's see. Winter or Heart. Winter or Heart. We have... Oh, what does not bark? So we can get Storm. That's 2 Heart. And then we can come over here. We need 1 more Heart or Winter. We can do Cheerful Ditty. That gives us Heart. So that's 3. So that will get Quenchings and Quellings up 2 levels. And that should just be enough to finish the day out. So we'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit to get to speed that up. We don't have anything else going on today. Skill is now level 8. Its power aspects have also increased. So we have 9 Forge and 8 Moth to work with. So just because I'm curious, let's find a Moth workstation. Oh, we can do it here. So if we add Moth... So apparently it doesn't have a level 5 for Moth. Interesting. Has a lot of other things though. Let's try adding, maybe add a liquid and see. Nope. We'll have to do some experimenting and see if we can find out what other ingredients we can do with this. So we know what the foraging elements are with it. So I think, let's see here. Yeah, we'll just continue with that. We don't have enough time to call Mr. Kill out to help us and get him leveled up enough to get to the Howling Chamber, because we need to... That was the other thing we needed to do today. We need to use Edict's Marshal to make an old wound. Oh, we already have one. Darn. Oh well. That was my fault. I forgot to notice we already had one. Alright, so there are 5 heart and winter memories. Or quenchings and quellings. So we'll have just enough time to get this up to level 4 before the day ends. See, we have enough time to get 4 more memories. We have the cheerful ditty. We can do what does not bark for storm. That's 1. We need 2 more. Impertinent vigilation gets us satisfaction. That's 3. And Lady Eva's repose gets us 4. We'll have just enough time to finish that up and use up all of our lessons. I love when a plan comes together. Okay, so we'll use the old wound and a tryst to make a wormwood dream. Night has fallen, so we'll go to our bed and dream on the old moment, just so we don't lose it again. Quenchings and Quellings is now level 4. Just waiting on our 4 memories. Or 3 memories, as the case is. Quenchings and Quellings, lesson, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a core. And this is now improved to level 5. Arts which quench fires and bring solace to the troubled mind. A true adept is never troubled by fire, nor by fever, nor by restless spirit. Ambrose Westcott. We have 6 winter and 5 heart to work with that. We have our old moment. And let's see what kind of weather we're going to get. Some storm. Okay. So, the last thing we'll do today is we will actually start using that storm in a way that will be helpful for the future, and in a very unique way. So we'll take the storm because it's 4 heart and 4 sky. Luckily, we don't have any more books over here that need either one of those. And we can then apply drums and dances and one of our core. And it looks like we need 1 more point of heart. So that's easy enough to do. We'll hold on to that storm. We will grab a memory of storm. And that will get us a brand new memory that we have not seen before, but will be extremely helpful for us in the near future, because we can make something incredibly potent with it. But with that, I will be calling it a day. We'll come back and pick up from this point tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. If you've been enjoying the video and the series so far, please like and subscribe. If you would like to leave a comment down below, please do so. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.